Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. The years go by, but the memories stays. And those were the good old days.
Thank you so much for going down memory lane. Let me take you back and tell you a real funny story of some sorts. This video right here would go with the video I did previously down memory lane, going into Playlist Archives and the vaults and take a look at the Staying Up Late video. I was talking about staying up late with Uncle Rab, watching the Benny Hills stuff. My cousin Michelle, I think, snuck down a little bit, a few extra times than what me and my cousins Lori and Joey and I did. But you know, Michelle was down there, you know, spending down there with Uncle Rab, watching the Benny Hills and everything like that, a little bit more than we did. But like I said, when it come to time to get up in the morning, you know, after getting to bed about maybe 2, 3 in the morning, my you know, I said in that vid that we had waited up like 8, 9 o'clock, but there was countless times that my cousins Lori and Joey and I would get up at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and we go downstairs by ourselves. Everybody else was sleeping. And Joey was the one who woke us up. He would get up and he would make like little tapping noises and stuff like that, or he would try to make noises to where Lori and I would wake up, and then we'd all go downstairs and we'd watch stuff on like HBO, thing back in the day, a cartoon called Dot and the Kangaroo. A little girl named Dot with the kangaroo. They go around on little adventures or whatever, and she rides in the pouch of a red kangaroo. We watched the Bunyab. Feeding the Bunyab is another one down in memory lane that you can go down and listen to situations about that. Funny times that was. But you know, we would do the whole Bunyab thing, you know, or you know, watch the Bunyab, which was some cartoon on HBO back in the early '80s, and we would also, you know, like I said, watch Dot and the Kangaroo, or Albert Finney, Daddy Warbucks. Carol Burnett as Miss Hannigan, and Eileen Quinn, Annie. We'd make, you know, we look at the HBO guide and find out what was on and what wasn't on, and you know, if it was something of our interest, we tried to make sure that we would get down there in time in the morning, in the wee morning, you know, so we could see this stuff. And Joey was always the one, like I said, who tap on it. Sometimes nudge us, but he always got me and Lori up. We always went downstairs. Now Michelle always slept in after getting to bed that wee morning. She'd always sleep in a little bit longer. And my Aunt Sandy and my Aunt Linda all had their own little things that they would say to us. Aunt Sandy would say, "Now you boys," after knowing that we were getting up early like that, she was like, "Now you boys, don't get up until 9 o'clock. There's no sense in you kids getting up that early. Nobody's downstairs and stuff like that. There's no sense in it. Now you make sure that you don't get up until 9 o'clock. Because Aunt Sandy always pinned it on me and Joey that we were the ones that were getting Lori up, and we always going downstairs. So you boys don't get up until 9 o'clock. And then Joey and I had this thing where we would run up the stair steps, up and down the stair steps, like, you know, like a herd of elephants. And Pap would get on to us a couple of times. "Hey, you boys, there ain't no need in that. Now you stop that." But if it wasn't Pap, you hear Linda goes, "What's all that thumping? What's all that thumping? You know, thumping down there, the guy sound like you're coming down through the ceiling. What's all that thumping?" My cousin Joey, the comedian, the funny one of us all, like I said, Joey always did nudge and always took a step further. Joey was always the one that pushed the issue and did whatever he had to do to take it a step further, so to speak, because he would mock Aunt Sandy and Aunt Linda. "Now you boys don't get up until 9 o'clock, and I mean it. What's all that thumping? Sounds like you're coming through the ceiling. What's all that thumping?" Like I said, it's a funny time nonetheless. We would just, you know, we would get up early, like I said, and Joey and Lori and I would get up early and, like I said, watch the Annie or whatever, Dot and the Kangaroo, the Bunyab, whatever it was that was that was on HBO that struck our interest. We'd always get up. And like I said, Aunt Sandy and Aunt Linda had their own little things there, and Pap a couple of times. "Hey boys, ain't no need in that. Now you stop that." But it was more or less Aunt Sandy and Aunt Linda that Joey had mocked. What's on that thumping? Now you boys don't get up until 9 o'clock, and I mean it. I miss Pap. I miss Joey. I miss the times down there with Pap and even Grandma down there in their place, and just miss times in general. And like I said before in previous vids, memory lane gives me the opportunity to reminisce, and let you people around the world here on YouTubes.com and whatnot to actually know what it was like to grow up with a loving family and everything, and how loving grandparents can be, aunts and uncles and everything. And it was just so awesome, and I love it, and I miss it. Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. I'll catch you next time.